Alright guys, Drummondist of 93 here with the Asus EPC 900 netbook. Not sure if you can see that, it just says Asus EPC. But yeah, this is a netbook I got not too long ago, and I'll be showing you it running Puppy Linux. So let me just start up with the boot up, and then I'll talk a little. It's booting up, as you can see the lights, and should post in just a second. So yeah, the reason I picked Puppy Linux to run on this machine, at least temporarily, is because this machine has a little 16GB SSD, which isn't much faster than like a modern flash drive, to be perfectly honest. It's slower than your standard desktop hard drive, so it's not like a modern SSD. It's just basic flash storage. And Puppy Linux is known for running off of USB sticks. So you can see the boot's done. It loads up nice and quick. This is Precise Puppy, by the way. And it looks just about like every other version of Puppy Linux out there. But yeah, a little more rambling. Puppy Linux is known for running off of USB sticks and whatnot just fine. Unlike some heavier versions of Linux like Ubuntu seem to lag if you were to run them off a live disk. So yeah, I really like Puppy for this machine because obviously it's got slower storage. This machine also has quite a bit of RAM. And Puppy likes to load as much as it can onto the RAM, so that's nice, and it doesn't have the greatest processor. And as far as I've seen, Puppy Linux is pretty easy on the CPU, so that's nice. Scrolling through like the menus and stuff is very quick. There's not a lot of it's very bare. It's not a polished operating system like a lot of versions of Windows with Arrow and all that, but obviously for a lower end system, you're not going to want all the fancy animations and graphics and all that. And I like Puppy because it just kind of includes a little bit of everything. You've obviously got all your internet tools and all that. The SeaMonkey web browser. Sorry, I bumped the tripod there. Basic documents and all that. And most of it's available from the desktop. We've got our browser, which launches fairly quickly. So you can see we're already ready to load a web page. Zoom out a bit. Yeah, scrolling and stuff is just fine. And Word documents. Those are the two main things I would use a system like this for. As you can see, the Word documents loaded up really nice and quick. Yep, things like checking your email, typing out documents is what I would use a machine like this for. It's only got an 800 megahertz single core Intel Celeron, 2 gigs of RAM, and that slower 16 gig SSD I was talking about. So yep, not a high-end system, but I think Puppy Linux is a good fit for it. It's nice and quick, and it's got all the basic tools that you would need. Everything worked after I got it installed. All I had to do with the display was set the resolution 1024 by 600. Wireless Wi-Fi worked. The sound worked right out of the box. I've heard with some of the Asus netbooks you needed to do a little tweaking to get the sound to work. It didn't always work right out of the box, but for this model, the EPC 900, it seemed to work just fine. So yeah, I'll show you the shutdown now. This video has been a lot of rambling, but yep, I'll shut it down now. And the shutdown's nice and quick. It just runs through its basic stuff. Now shutting down. And bam, system's off. Yep, this has just been a quick little video of the Asus EPC running Puppy Linux. Yep, thanks for watching as usual. Peace out.